Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Ballistic Barbecue. I'm doing a product review on this video, and it's a product made by Pelican Pro Gear. Now, Pelican's been around for years. They make hard cases catering to the shooting community, the military, tech industry. They make the best hard cases that money can buy, bar none, without a doubt. They also make some really outstanding lighting systems. They've recently ventured into the cooler industry with their Elite Cooler line, and I have one. They are making some fantastic claims on this cooler that we're going to put to the test. We're also going to review the features, so let's go take a look at it. Alright guys, and here's my Pelican Elite Cooler. Now this one's 45 quarts. They also make a 35 quart, a 65 quart, and a 95 quart version. As you can see, this one is marine white. They also make what they call outdoor tan, which I think is very, very cool. I think that's neat having a tan, cooler. Let's start checking out the features. Again, this one is 45 quarts. Now, the external measurements of this cooler are 29.66 inches by 20 inches by 19.25 inches. Interior dimensions are 19 by 12 by 12 inches, and it weighs in at a whopping 35.95 pounds. It's made out of polypropylene, and the latches are ABS. Let's start checking out some of the features of this. Now, Pelican is claiming 7 to 10 days of ice retention for this. Now, their test was with the 65 quart version. We're still going to put it to the test. It's got freezer grade gasket and 2 inches of polyurethane insulation. It's got a dual handle system, so it's got a molded in handle and then hinged handles, which make it really, really easy for 2 people to carry this bad boy. It's got press and pull latches, which are designed wide so they can easily be opened with gloved hands. It's got molded in tie downs, which I think is a really, really clever feature. Non-skid, non-marking raised feet, perfect again for a boat. It's not going to slide around on the boat deck, and it's also raised up, so water, is going to slosh underneath the cooler rather than smacking up against the cooler. It's got a molded in lock hasp with a stainless steel plate, again, for traveling. Very, very cool feature. You can lock this thing down. Now this is one of my favorite features, having owned several coolers in my lifetime. This is a sloped drain. Now, anybody that's dealt with a cooler knows that after the ice starts to melt or has melted, you literally have to pick it up at a 45-degree angle to drain the thing. Whoever designed this obviously has experienced that in the past, and it's sloped, so it'll drain while it's sitting flat. The other cool feature is the spigot is the same thread pattern as like a water bib, so a garden hose will attach to the spigot. Cool feature, especially again for a boat. All the hardware is stainless steel, so it's going to resist corrosion. The lid has fish scale measurement or fish measurements on it, which is nice. It's guaranteed for life. Now, I looked into that. Basically, they're guaranteeing all the materials and the craftsmanship for life. Things like the gaskets, though, that's a 90-day warranty. I would be shocked if the gaskets went in 90 days. So. All right, guys, it's time to put this Pelican to the true test. Again, they're claiming 7 to 10 days ice retention. I have 40 pounds of ice in the Pelican. It's commercially made ice. 40 pounds of ice in this just standard cooler here. Again, commercial ice, same ice source. Close the lids on these guys. All right, now Pelican tested their coolers in a controlled environment at 90 degrees. Right now it's in the 60s here. As you can see, it's kind of gloomy out. Lids are closed. I'm not going to be opening these lids for 7 days. I'm going to place the coolers underneath my patio, so it's going to be in the shade the whole time. And we're expecting, temperatures in the 70s for the next 7 days. So I think this will be a good test for the coolers. Anyway, I'll be seeing you guys in 7 days. If they are still holding ice, or if the Pelican's still holding ice after 7 days, I'm going to close the lid and ride it for another 3 days. See you in a bit. Alright guys, here we are, May 12th. It's about 5 minutes till 10 in the morning. So this is the 7th day. I'll be honest with you, I took a peek on the 5th day just out of curiosity. This standard cooler right now is just water. At 5 days it was mostly water with probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 ice cubes. On that 5th day, the Pelican cooler, it almost looked like I just filled it with ice. And right now, I mean, still a lot of ice in there. I think it'll easily go another 3 days, maybe longer. That's cold. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead. I mean, I just lost some ice, but I'm going to shut this door, and I'm going to let it go for another 3 days and see what it looks like. And just so you know, too, like yesterday was a pretty hot day. I mean, we were in the upper 80s yesterday. So anyway, we'll shut it for another 3 and see what happens. All right, guys. So we're at 10 days and 10 hours actually, since this is not a weekend and I had to work today. It's mostly water, as you can see, but there is some ice on the surface. Now I just took the temperature of this actually before I shot this video, and the water temperature is 34 degrees. So it's pretty darn cold. The last couple days here were pretty darn hot too, in the 90s. So I'm pretty impressed. There's no other cooler that I own would be able to do this. Anyway, let's go in the house and we'll do a little bit of a, I guess, a summary. Alright guys, here's my verdict. I think this cooler passed the test with flying colors. I have never had a cooler hold ice as long as this thing has. I mean, it's ridiculous how long that thing held ice. I think the design, there's nothing I can say negative about the design. Obviously, whoever came up with the design for this thing has dealt with crappy coolers in their lives. This thing is going to be awesome on a boat. I can tell you that right now. If there is a downside to the cooler, it's going to be the price. I mean, you're looking at $200 and up, depending on how big you buy. That being said, this is really a piece of gear more than a cooler. This isn't going to be the cooler you take it to a picnic at the park. You'll have the coolest cooler in the park if you do, but that's really not what it's designed for. Again, this is a piece of gear. Desert rats, anglers, hunters, just outdoor enthusiasts in general, emergency preparedness. I mean, I think that's what this thing is designed for. Now, you competitive cooks out there, think about it. This is about the same price as a Cambro box. I think it's going to outperform the Cambros as far as keeping food hot, but it's going to be way cooler than a Cambro. I mean, really. Caterers, same thing. Anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by, and I will see you in the next video.